G'day all, welcome back to Dad vs Son, our playthrough of Stalingrad 42, the full campaign, game from GMT and Mark Simonich, and we're about to go on with turn 21, yay! Which is our first of the muddy turns, the Rasputinita, what he calls it, so I can't ever bloody pronounce it. Okay, so again, our broad overview. So as you can see, we're starting to come down into the Taman Peninsula sort of area, give them a bit of a hard time down in there. Further over to the east, all the way over there. We've got a few troops around here just sort of holding. We've got our little mountaineer down here to go in and give them a bit of curry down that way. Our railhead will reach down to here next time, and then the next turn over it can chuff off in a couple of different directions again. As usual, down in the middle, the only thing we have is Remnant B at Rostov. It's not getting into it, not getting out of it, just hanging about. Doing well. Over towards Stalingrad, we might be able to put an attack in there, but probably the best we're ever going to get over there is probably about a 3-1, maybe a 4-1, and that's about it. So it's going to take a while to break that down, and I need to get the infantry in there and get the armour out effectively, because otherwise they're just going to get chewed up with exchanges. Over here in the this area here, we should be able to knock this out this time, and maybe this one as well, and start to bring some more troops over towards Saratov and try and take those ones out as well. To the northwest here, we did pretty well to hang on to the stuff with, oh, excuse me, I've been boring myself now. Do this sort of stuff, but we've got this little bugger coming up now, so we need to try and get in there and do something nasty about him as well. So, as per usual, I'll reset the camera, we'll come back, do the weather and everything else, and then go on from there, so it shan't be long. Rightio, so we're back. So the first thing is the weather. Okay, so we're in the Rapustina blah 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 Rasputitsa. So a 1 or a 2 will give us rain. And if we get rain, that means we just keep going as we are. If we get overcast or clear, though, we'll have mud next turn. Now, mud will do exactly what rain does, except it won't affect our air. So we're actually better off with overcast or clear this turn. Here we go. And we get a 5, so that's clear. So we will have mud next turn. So we'll put that up there, which is wonderful. Okay, so we collect our air units and place them in the holding box on the ready side. Yay! So we've got our ready air at the moment. I'll just put them up there as usual. Remove train markers, and we have one down here and one over to the Stalingrad area. So we've removed those. No fortifications. Our resource points again will be 2 supply, and I intend to bring 1 supply on north, and I'll rail that up. So that'll probably come on at Kharkov sort of way. And the other one I'm going to rail over to Stalingrad, so that can come on down Kharkov way as well. I believe, yeah. So they're both coming on up there. Spend SPs to flip, but nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. He doesn't need to be flipped. He's got a supply on the way. We've got a supply on the way. He's good, but of course we've got nothing there either. Axis reinforcements. Okay, so axis reinforcements this time. We have 3 Romanian infantry units, and we also get Romanian air. So it just goes into the Romanian air side as used for this turn. We don't get to play with it, but we'll get the 3 Romanian foot, which is fine. Let's just mark all those up so I don't forget them. Replacements, and we get 1 Hungarian and 1 German infantry, and I'm going to place them both up here. So this Hungarian infantry unit that has been reduced into Voronezh, and this one here which has been reduced there, like that. Okay, we don't have any leaders at the moment, and again, no planned offensive, so we're into the movement phase. So what do we want to do as the Axis this time? And again, we need to I want to try and isolate these guys and try and take them out whilst leaving enough here to stop these little poo heads coming on and causing too much grief. At the same time, I want to try and wrap this up, and if possibly wrap this up as well. Over here, there's not a great deal I can do. This is just basically going to be getting in to do a holding to block the road this way across. So the only way they can come is down this route here. I'll see if I can get an attack into Stalingrad this time. We want... Oh, sorry. That's a shitty look, isn't it? We want to try and do something down here, get some of this moving as well, and I want to start siphoning some of these troops off, especially anything that's mountaineering. Doesn't really matter with the Italian, this Italian too much. This one's a good one. Oh, in fact, they're both good. Yep, they got the superscript. So try and get them down to attack these buggers from the mountains as we do that. Try and get some more troops over towards here so we can start to take this out. And I'm going to start moving this bloke further over. My only problem with moving him at the moment is that he'll be away from the road, so he could end up out of... well, I suppose if he goes... That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I can get him over sort of... Yeah, I'm going to have a good look at him and see what I can do. But I don't want him to be out of supply. So that's what we're looking at the moment. So I'll set it up and shan't be long. Righto, good to go. So I decided I'm just going to suck it up with this guy. So he's going to go 2, 4 to there. And that is that. That's as far as he can go. Right. Bring this back to here. I'm just going to bring these guys up to there, like that. trying to get it so you don't get all the bloody light on it. This is probably about the best I'll get. Okay. This fella here is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into make-up for 2 VP, taking us to 22 VP. Okay, so we don't need to really worry about that at the moment. Okay, so that's done. Our supply is just going to keep on coming down. Half 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Half 1, half 2, half 3, half 4, half 5, because we've got clear weather. Okay. Just going to move these guys away. So they're going to go 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to stay there. This guy's just going to go 3, 4 at the moment. He can come up later. Over here, I'm going to take this tanky at the moment away. So he's going to go half 1, half 2, half 3, half 4, half 5, half 6, half 7, half to there. These Jaegers are going to come forward 1, 2, 3 to here. This guy will come forward to support them. I'm just going to leave him in Krasnodar so nobody sneaks up at the moment. And then we have the Italians here. So we've got half 1, 2, no. In fact, these guys, yeah, that's okay. Half 1, 2 there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 to there. And we're just going to bring 17th Army, half 1, half 2 to there. We'll see if we can crack this time. So there's nothing else south of the Don that we need to worry about. So we'll come north. Now this is a bit of a hodgepodge. I know there's a lot of things I want to do here. It's just working out how to do them. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this unit out of here, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. The rest are staying there. Second Army is going to come up half 1, half 2, half 3, half 4, half into there, and he will be disrupted. I'm going to pull 16th Panzer Grenadier out. So he's going to go 3, 3.5. Hang on. 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. These 2 here are going to come up. 1, 2. This fella's going to go 1, 2, 3. This guy is going to move to here and just give us a Zoc bond. This guy is going to move out to here just to give us a Zoc bond. This guy will go 1, 2. This guy will go 1, 2, 3. And these 2 here will go 1, 2, 3. So we're just starting to isolate this here as well. We should have enough to give this a good knocking anyway. Down here. Okay. So I want to bring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I don't want to move them. So I'm just going to bring this guy up to here. Jesus. To support this depleted cav. Like that. I want to move this fella 1 to there and put him up there with it. These ones here, I want to go half 1, half 2. Again, half 1, half 2. And he can come in there. And he can go 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3. Yes. So he can come in there as well. This guy here is actually going to come up half 1, half 1, half 2, half 3, half 4, half 5, half 6, which will give us a Zoc bond here, gives us Zocs here. This replacement I want to move over 1, which is a pain. I don't want him getting hurt in the smash. This guy's going to come over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, gives us our Zoc bonds. This guy here is going to come over half 1, half 2, half 3, half 4, half 5, half 6, half 7, half 8, 9 as well. These 2 infantry here are going to go across the bridge, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy's going to come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here. 4 Panzer is going to go half 1, half 2, half. Get him up on the rail link so I can get some supplies up to him. 3rd Romanian is just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up into there. Right, this guy is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And join up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these 2 here will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which gives us Zoc bonds across there. Again, it's not pretty, but I'm trying to anticipate. Now, over on the side here, we've got these new Romanian troops. So they're going to come on at Kursk, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have our 6th Army, which I am going to rail. And, okay, so we're railing 1 supply chug, 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 up to 4 panzer. We're railing another supply. We'll rail it with 6th Army, and it's going to come all the way over and plonk its bottom down at the railhead just over the Don at Stalingrad there. I don't need that there anymore. Okay, so that's all that. So we're over to this area, and I'll just move around the table. So this guy here is going to move up here. And now that gives him a zone of control across this road, here and here. This guy here is going to move into here, again giving a zone of control across the road. We don't have a zone this way. And this guy here will just go 1, 2, 3 into there, just to keep them sort of honest, like that. Now, again, what I need to do here, like I said, is get my infantry sorted. So we've got 6 into there, so that's 1 into there. This guy's going to go 1 into there as well. It's no good putting them here because they can't attack anywhere. So they belong there. This guy is going to go 1, 2 to there, and this free stacking unit will come over. Okay. This guy's going to come out of here and go 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy's going to come out and go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, just into here. We've got this bloke here, which will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Jaegers come forward 1. Viking comes out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. Okay, in here, this guy will go 1, 2, 3. 1 and 1, and this guy will go 1, 2, 3. No, he'll just go up on there. Okay, no, I don't like that. Yeah, they'll just have to stay there for the moment. So I don't think I'm going to, again, I don't think I'm going to have enough to attack into here. Oops. He's there. And then this supply can come up as well. Half 1, half 2, half. And we'll swap these 2 out for a 2 supply dump. Like that. And this is all our rail stuff that we brought up. Okay, so that's movement. Not pretty, but I think we've got them sorta, kinda, where we need them. Right. So I'll set up the combats and we can go from there. It won't be long. Righto, so we have got our first attack into Stalingrad, into here. We're using air and we're using one Panzer Army for support. So basically it's 40 to 20. So yeah, so it's 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1. Okay. Grab our dice. Here we go. 4 to 1 for a 5 is a D1 advance 3. Okay, so he's going to lose 1. And realistically, his best one to lose is this guy, because he's not doing any better in there than anything, because that'll leave him 2 full units in there at the moment, which is still 20 because of the infantry bonus in a city. And because this is a major city, they can have 2 goes at the city battle stuff if they get the partials. So they're going to do, they can retreat, so therefore they're going to do a determined defense. So they're in a city, which is good. They have a elite unit as their primary unit, their lead unit. So we'll just swap them around. So that's a +1, -1 for the CRT is even, and they're going to use south here for support. So they've got a +1. So that gives them a 3 in the city, is a partial with 1 loss. So they take the loss and they take a city battle marker for 1, like that, and they don't have to go anywhere. So all this stuff can come off. And those can go away, and that can go in there. And our next battle will be down there. And I'll just move all this poo over to the other side of the table. Okay, and we have a 3 to 1 against this unit in the rough wooded area. Okay, so 3 to 1 with no visible means of support again. 3 to 1 for a 3 is a D2 advance 2. So he is going to again do a determined defense because he can retreat. So again, he is in other. He has a -1 for being a low quality unit. We don't have anything that can give him support at the moment, so he's at a -1 for his determined defense. He gets a 4, which becomes a 3, which is a fail with no loss. So he's going to come back 2, 1, 2, like that. And we have our advance 2, so we'll just follow him up. We'll go 1, 2. Now we have a Zoc bond across here. Oh, that's right. I was going to look at attacking into there. 4, 5, 6, 7 to 2. Is 2 to 1, is 3 to 1. Yes, I am attacking into there. So that's our 3 to 1 as well. Knew there was one I forgot to put up there. 3 to 1 for a 3. Does that sound familiar? a DR2. So again, he can go back like through there or even there to there, so it doesn't matter. So it's going to be a determined defense. He's a normal unit, so it's just a straight up inner fortification. And he gets a 5, which is a success but lose 1. So he's a single step unit, so he's gone anyway. And that'll be gone. And we have the advance 2. So these guys, he wasn't part of it. We'll go 1 to there. And we'll go 2 into the marsh anyway, just to keep our Zockbond going across. No, hang on, they don't get to move because it was success. Idiot! There we go. So I didn't need to make that decision anyway. Rightio, and then the last one then is over here, which is a 3-to-1 against this force coming up here to Borisnev. And that's at a 3-to-1 again with no means of support. 3-to-1 for a 3. A DR2. Okay, so this guy here, again, can withdraw off here. Sorry, we had air, that's all. Can withdraw off here, so it's just a determined defense. Now, he has a elite unit, which gives him a +1 to his roll in the clear. So he's got a whole 2 in the clear, which is a fail, lose 1. So again, he has to lose 1 off here, and he has to retreat. He goes 1, 2, and he's off the table, and we get our advance 2. In which case I'm going to leave these guys here and just advance these guys to here, like that. In fact, he can go up there with them. There we go. He can stay. Right. And that is that. So that's the end of the combat for the Axis forces. So we'll go into the recovery phase as per usual. We can remove these replacement markers. This little fella goes away. I didn't grab that other hairy plane. There he is. Well, if we have clear overcast weather tomorrow, well, clear weather again tomorrow, which would be wonderful because we've got that Romanian now. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, I forgot one. Oh, duh. This one here for a 4-to-1. God almighty, I'm going crazy. Trying to think of too many things at once. Okay, 4-to-1. For a 3. 4-to-1 for a 3. Of course, is a DRX, so I'm glad I pulled all the armour out of there. Okay, so that comes out of there. They can come off there. That comes off there. We're going to take this little guy here and leave that there. And the best he can do is take one of our better units there. Okay, so he is supposed to go back to, if we just pull that out of the way as well, we have Zockbond here, Zockbond there, Zockbond's every bloody where, so he is in a city with a -1 of the CRT, and he does not have anything to help. He gets a 4, which is a partial lose 1. So he loses his step, so his partial doesn't matter, and we get our advance 1. So I'm going to advance these guys into here, which gives us another victory point. Taking us to 23. That comes off. We've done them. We'll advance these 2 here, like that. We'll advance these, leave him out. We'll advance him into there as well at the moment. Advance him up 1. And these guys here will advance up 1. Now again, because of my innate stupidity and trying to remember everything, the one thing I did forget is because we'd taken Stavropol and Krasnodar, I got my North Caucasus volunteers. So I get one of them per turn, and they can come on at either Stavropol or Krasnodar. So I've got 3 infantry and I've got 3 cavalry, but they've all got the same defense value, and I was looking at defense to start with. They're all single step units as well, free stacking units. So I'm just going to put the first guy here and bring him on, so at least he can look after Stavropol, like that. And when they come on, they can only move 1 hex on the first turn. They can't attack, they can't do anything else. So that's the main thing. So he's on there now. Good to go. We already had it, so it just brings it on. So that'll just give me 6 extra units that don't really have a lot of guts or anything, but I can use them as garrison troops as we go. So now we've actually finished the German turn. I've removed the replacement markers. We just have the flipping to do. So this goes back down to a 1 for 1 panzer. The other ones can't because at the moment they're under train markers and so forth. So that is that. Except for our 1 disrupted guy. Second Army was disrupted. And who else was disrupted? I thought I had another one. Another one. Nah, must be dreaming. Okay, so that's that. 4-axis railheads, and our railheads up here. This one finally reaches the end of the line, like that. So that is good. He doesn't go with it. Yes, he does. He was on top of it. He stays there. This rail line here goes up too. That one stays. That one stays. That one stays. Our other Stalingrad one can move forward 2 to there. This one here can move forward 2 to Salsk. This one can go through 2 to Tikoretsk, and that'll split off 2 ways next time. And that is that. Okay. No rolls for attrition. Spend SPs. We've done. Okay. So that's the end of the Axis part of turn 21. When we come back, we will do the Soviets and see what I can screw up on that. What are they going to pick up this time? They get 2 infantry and the Don support unit, but they have to remove a tank corps again. So I'll have to see if they've got one. Well, we do. Does it have to be the 11th? No, the 14th, but all they've got is the 11th, I think. So we'll have a look at it and go from there, but it looks like they may end up losing that one. Okay, so again, I hope you've enjoyed. I'm sorry for the bit of a mix-up. My head's not overly good with it today, so I may not play the Soviet part, but I'll try and get into it tomorrow anyway, and get it done, and then we can get that out in the next day or so. So thank you very much. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the comments and all the rest of it. So be good. I'll catch you later.